Hey, morning. Today, I guess I kind of want to talk about, or rather just complain and rant about how much fucking time we waste on the fucking phone. Before I even started recording this, I was just watching a bunch of random fucking YouTube shorts or stories. I don't know. They're all the same thing. They're TikToks on a different platform. Oh, and I'm like, I need to record something. Flip. Fuck Christ. I keep catching myself. But hey, you got something to do, fucker. Stop. It's insane. It's something. Maybe I'll repost 5 pages before I leave. But my god, man, all the goddamn time, just keep catching myself. It's fucking annoying because it's so ridiculous. And it's so... It's become so habitual and natural that you just pick it up and look at it and like get back to fucking flipping and shit. It's like, come on. And like a lot of people say, this shit is not about willpower. You cannot like just power up out of it. You gotta fucking hold it. It's literally just... What is it that I keep saying? Because it really does apply. It's consistency and discipline. So I have to keep catching myself and stop. Put it down. Put it away. Or do what you're supposed to do. And then once everything you're supposed to do is done, then you can waste time on garbage. Which if you're doing the thing right, it's never, because you're always working on something. Just finishing my coffee there. I'm recording some B-roll in Fortnite. I didn't know they had a Magneto skin. It's pretty fucking dope. I want that. Let's get back to the point. I think this one's gonna be a shorter one because it's just complaining about not, catching yourself on the chasing the metaphorical dragon off the next dopamine hit of looking at the next thing. And just trying to catch yourself. It's fucking annoying. Or else. Sorry, I'm not saying much. I'm trying to think while I'm playing. Or maybe I should just focus on what I want to say in the video, and that'll probably be better. Like I said, I need to practice making bullet points and shit, but I want to get used to doing it while I'm doing something else. I seem to have a difficulty trying to do two things at once, so I gotta train that shit. But another part of me just doesn't think there's that much to say. I kind of just wanted to think a little bit about that. I'll probably have more to say in the car. Maybe I'll just use this as a template. It's kind of scary when you think about how much time you waste doing that shit. If somebody quantified that shit and put it in front of you and told you this is so much time you've wasted, that had to give you somebody. At least it freaked me out a little bit. Even with something like there's this calendar. That's like, it shows you the weeks of your life. Like it quantifies your time, your lifetime in weeks. And it's not super big, which helps with the existential dread of it, where it's like, damn. And then when you fill it out, because you kind of fill in the each little cube that counts for a week. I think it's supposed to go, it's like the weeks, and then it's the years of your life. And you just fill it out. And most people, if you get that, you probably fill it out all the way, more than halfway. So that means we've wasted more than half our life. But you have to be a bit reasonable, because part of that is being a child and a baby, and that's like 5 years that you really can't do anything in, because you're a child. But even with or without that, it's still, kind of like, damn, bro. I wasted this much time. And I guess that kind of applies now, right? I'm playing a game. I'm trying, I'm using it to try and get some B-roll. But I got other stuff that I need to do. I need to practice drawing. I need to make these things, make the videos. And I'll go to work, try to work out, just do stuff. and sometimes it's a bit tricky. Today I'll probably have to edit a lot more. Keep running. I'm not helping. I'm just gonna fuck around here. Not super good at this battle royale stuff. Oh, what the shit? See ya. Just got ass blasted by some dude with giant knuckle metal punching fists. It's concerning, definitely, at least to me. At least. I figured it out late, almost in my 30s, and I'm just trying to quit that shit, clean up a lot of stuff. But my god, it's so easy to fall right back into it and just pick it up, open a thing, and start going. It's bad. Yeah, I'll probably continue this in the car. I'll probably have more articulate thoughts on it. And maybe I'll redo this intro. Not then I'll have to cut it. So, off work now. I'm not gonna go straight home. I have to go get some meds from my mom. I feel like the day was bad, but when I stop myself and I make it objective, it wasn't that bad. I had to call like a customer, and I felt like I fucked it up because I wasn't sure what to say. I haven't done a call job in like 3 years, so felt like being green again. It fucking sucked. But that's kind of the only shitty part. Everything else, pretty smooth, pretty straightforward. So I can't say objectively that it was bad. It was not bad. I made it bad for myself, which I'm not supposed to do. It was okay. Earlier in the morning, when I recorded something in my living room, it was more pertaining to being addicted to scrolling and watching shit on your phone and trying to quit that. It's probably super difficult. I tried going to ChatGPT to see if I could get some ideas. Or there's some interesting stuff. I can't knock it all. It just feels a bit artificial when I look it up like that, and I need to kind of digest it more and run it through my own mind so that I can come up with how I would articulate anything that it gave me. But there were some good points in there. Like, it kind of does rewrite your brain, I guess. It sort of goes with like getting addicted to anything. I think a lot of us who are obsessed with this shit, if you don't do it, after a while you don't necessarily get withdrawals. I don't think there would be any huge health hazards from phone withdrawal. But you do get anxious, or you get stressed, or you feel like you're missing out. There's some odd mental sort of distress that goes on. That's kind of fucked. A lot of people say don't go to bed. Like, don't, 5 minutes before you go to bed, don't look at your phone. Which is fine. I understand the sentiment, and don't have it be the first thing you do when you wake up, which also makes sense. Unless you use it as your alarm. But I guess, you just buy a clock and turn that into your alarm, which is fine. Maybe I can try a little experiment with that. Get a shitty little alarm clock and just use that. Leave my phone there, get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, set up my coffee, maybe eat something, and then that's when I pick it up and check out what's going on. I'm trying to be more aware of how much time I'm wasting on that thing. You catch yourself scrolling and it's like, what am I even looking at right now? Because I'm starting to get a little bit aware, and I'm like, why am I even looking at this? What's the point of this? Is this teaching me anything at all? What am I doing this for exactly? Why am I looking at this again? And it's just trying to get rid of this feeling of discomfort, which I think is the opposite. At least how I understand it, that feeling is most likely something that's going to help you improve yourself and you drown it out with endless stimulus. You need to give it a chance to tell you to knock it off. And I think I'm doing that a little bit every once in a while. Sometimes I fuck up and I waste too much time and I can only get a couple other things that I should be getting done, so not great. It's all part of this fucking process. Just like the work thing, you know, that sucked. I'm doing it again, I'm learning again from zero. And I wanted to turn it into a giant fucking problem. Right? My whole day got ruined over this one thing. But I left so I can kind of sit down and step back and look at the day across the board and be like, it wasn't that shit. That was the shittiest part, but overall, it wasn't that shit. And there's still plenty of day left for me to do a couple things. So I can probably end it on a above average high note. That's not a bad thing. But bring it back to the whole, it's not necessarily being addicted to your phone, but just being addicted to online consumption shit. The whole comparing yourself to whomever the hell you're watching. I don't think I do that when I watch on the phone, but I definitely do it at work, or at least I catch myself doing it at work. I probably do it when I'm making content, or when I'm drawing, or even when I'm playing a video game. And I don't know if that came from the addiction to content consumption, or if I developed that as a kid from something. That's another fucking thing, having to like retroactively go back in your own mind and see how hard you got fucked in so many different ways that now lead to you being a subpar performing person as an adult. And it's fucking annoying and it's difficult. Just trying to understand all this shit. See if I can correct before I'm too fucking old. Trying to, what is it, pull the wires and try to fix shit. Oh shit. Let's see what else. I think I can pause it, so let's see if it fucks up. Seems to be doing fine. Let me see what else I can find real quick. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't know much about the part where you kind of create this, what's the parasocial relationships. 'Cause I watch some streamers, I don't watch a shit ton of them. I don't even go into Twitch. If I watch anybody streaming, it's on YouTube. But I guess I kind of get it, right? To a degree, it does give a sense of comfort. It feels like sort of like a friend there in the background. Because I usually just have this stuff playing in the background while I'm trying to do other stuff. So I guess I do get it. I wouldn't say it's like 100%. I don't need to watch somebody every day live. But sometimes I do have that desire to feel like I'm in something that's happening right now with other people. But yeah, but I don't pursue it in real life, right? I don't like going to a club or all this stuff. Just interesting why I would rather get my social fix online rather than with any real person. Which again is probably some other shit that you gotta look deep into and analyze. But like what's wrong with you and what you gotta do to fix that. Just trying to take it day by day. It's just realizing that my problems are not end of the world level problems. That my own situation is my own fault of my own making, and if I want to get out, I need to start fucking moving. So fixing everything, it's just gonna take time, patience. What else? On a bit of a off topic, at least I feel a bit more confident with my thumbnails now. They're AI generated, which is what I wanted. It's pretty straightforward how I make them. Simple, short, sweet, to the point. That's kind of how I like it. So at least I feel like I expedited that part. Now I'm trying to see how I can make better titles or better descriptions. I don't know why I also find it difficult to allow myself to appreciate the little wins you're supposed to stack up, so you have a slightly better day that you would have otherwise, or that won't allow you to have a more negative outset from the get-go for your day. That's where all the little silly shit like doing your bed, cleaning your room stuff comes in. But honestly, it does help. But it really is about just being in the right mindset for it to work. Otherwise, it's fucked. Might as well be just same shit for the sake of saying shit. Doesn't really do anything. It's kind of ironic talking about the whole phone addiction or content consumption addiction. Because it's like, it's not really stopping, is it? That's like, if somebody watches this, even if they agree, it's like, what are they gonna do? How are they gonna stop? Essentially with anything, you gotta find whatever the hell works for you. Some people can cold turkey anything, which is like, I wish I could do that. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, I'll stop now. And then you just stop, and there you go, you did it. Success immediately. But it's this weird thing where you have to what's a decent metaphor? I can't really come up with like something that makes sense off the top of my head. What I'm thinking is like a train, but it's not on rails or on tracks. You can move it. I guess it's more like, it's like a 16-wheeler, like a giant semi. And it takes forever to turn it. It's kind of like that. That's what I'm thinking of. You're in this fuck-off, giant, heavy as hell truck, and you have to turn it if you want to go the right way, but it takes forever just to even try and turn it. If that makes sense, you know. At least, just shooting kind of ideas at the wall here right now. Sorry if you're one of those delusional people who can say, oh, I can quit whenever I want. I'll just stop tomorrow. It's probably even harder when you know you don't want to stop, but you know you should stop. I don't even want to think about how much time I fucking thrown away. Shit's depressing. All I can do now is just throw my hands up and say, fuck it.
If I can get that snowcat fixed,
starting today, again, till one day it
way.
sticks and it finally, I just do it. And I don't say anything or complain or bitch or moan or drop it, and I just go. I need to find more books to try and read. Since I've been watching the Sam Hyde clips,
I know who you
I
are.
think he pops up like a couple books here and there, and I catch him when I'm looking at the screen. Or when he talks about them. And he said one called The Fire in the Belly, I think it was the name. I don't remember exactly right now. But it looked interesting. So I might check that one out next. I think that's kind of all I really have for right now. So if I have something else after I do what I'm gonna do, or when I get home, then I'll record and edit. I need to maybe not put so much shit on the videos. I would like to edit them a bit more, because I'm really not doing that as much as I should or that I would want. Just kind of trying to get it out there right now. Maybe if I get good enough, at some point I could just kind of redo them again. But yeah, that's it for now.